Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. I am your host, Joyce Williams. I thank you guys so much for choosing to tune in with me tonight. I thank you so much for supporting me even during my time when I was off. I took my break. I thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel, the YouTube channel, The Invisible Woman Talk Show. Checking out the website, jwinvisiblewoman.com. Thank you guys so much for the emails and the support, like I said, and the love. I really appreciate it. And you know what? I missed you guys. And we have an amazing episode tonight. It's an amazing episode. As always, stay tuned. We're going to be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this short break. You know it. You know what I'm going to say. Grab your girlfriends, grab your snacks, grab whatever it is that you need to get. You know why? Because this show is your show. The Invisible Woman Talk Show. Stay tuned. Welcome back, and thank you so much for coming back and sticking it out with me tonight. You know what, I was speaking with this young lady, and we had a long conversation. We had a very long conversation, and it was just heartbreaking listening to her story, and I can relate. I definitely can relate. I'm not going to say I can't. I definitely can relate. And, when you have, we like things that are simple. We like things that are easy. We like things that we can, throw away once we use, like disposable diapers and things like that. But what we don't want is to be disposable people. And she told me, she said, my thing is, I felt like a disposable person because everybody that came into my life, said everybody that comes into my life, they use me and they throw me away. And she said that it just continues to happen. It's a continuing cycle, and I don't know how to break this cycle of being disposable. And I don't know if you can relate, but I promise you I can. And finding people that connect with you because they want to use you, they want to take advantage of you, they see something that they can get from you. And it's not, oh, I love this person, I want to be with this person, I want to connect with this person. So you continue to connect with people that are using you and find you disposable, even though you will go, as people will say, give the shirt off your back. You would give them your last. You would do your all. You would do anything you can for them because you love them, you care about them, you care about people's feelings. You're not a user, but people use you and they find you disposable. And that's what they do. They take advantage of you and they toss you to the side. So we're going to be talking about that tonight. We're going to be talking about not being disposable. I am not disposable. I'm not disposable. Come on right back. We're going to be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this short break, so stay tuned. Welcome back to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. We are talking about I am not disposable. And we're talking about how you invest your time and your energy and your all into people that aren't even worth it. They're not worth it because what they do is they see the nurturer that you are. They see the kindness and the big giver that you are, and they take advantage of that. They just take, and they, you know what, to be honest with you, I think that people kind of seek out people like us. And people like us that are, I'm saying us because, I'm a big-hearted, big person that loves to give and loves to help people. And I think that people can spot us. Like, oh my gosh, she looks like a nurturer, she looks like a giver, she looks like a person that would just, go above and beyond for me. And I will. And so, and I think that I think we're targets. And it's really hard when you have to cut people off because it hurts you because you are a giver, because you do like to help people. So it really hurts you to have to cut people off. But you have to. You have to because if you don't, they're going to continue to take advantage of you. They're going to continue to drain you. They're going to continue to use you. They're not going to say, oh, it's enough is enough. Oh, I've gotten her down to her last. I'm going to let her go. No, 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 no. That's not what they do. They're going to suck you dry. So you have to be the one to walk away. Or, they're going to walk away when they're done with you. Like, oh, I've taken all I can take from her. She didn't have anything else to give. Now I'm gone. But they're not going to leave until you are done for. It's really hard to try and build connections with people who aren't capable of matching the energy that you put into the relationship. You know what I mean. It's like like I said, you're giving, and they're just taking and taking and taking. And I'm not gonna say they do all the taking, but I promise you they do a lot more taking than giving. So you may be giving 90% and they're giving 10%. That's not fair to you. It's not fair to you. And we find ourselves in flaky, non-committed relationships and friendships because we see people as genuine. We see people as kind. We want to see the good in people. That's what it is. You want to see the good in somebody, so you don't want to think, oh, they have bad intentions for me. But they do. They do. And they find you disposable. They find you useful for the moment. Useful for right now. And when they're done with you, they can easily walk away because it didn't mean anything to them. It meant something to you. You fell in love with the friendship. You fell in love with the relationship. You fell in love with the situationship, but they were just using you. So now you're the person that's left hurt, heartbroken, and destroyed. We're going to be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this short break. We're talking about I am not disposable. Welcome back to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. We're talking about I am not disposable. And I know that you love to meet new people. You meet new people and you start to let them in, you let your guard down, you build up that relationship, that friendship. And once you do, then you let yourself trust them. You let yourself trust them. And what they give back in return is mixed signals, vague answers, counseling plans on you. You got stood up again. They're flaky. But you are so dependable. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. Because why? You value your word, you're a person of your word, you're dependable. They know you're dependable. They know that you're dependable. But you can't even depend on them. And it's a one-sided relationship. It continues to be a one-sided relationship. Like I said, whether it's a friendship or a situationship, whatever the ship is, it continues to be one-sided. Because you are putting so much more into it than you're getting out. And it continues to be a cycle. And soon enough, like when they get done, like they leave you, you're stuck wondering, what happened? What did I do? Did I do something wrong? Did I cause this? And now you're starting to wonder what it is you did wrong. It's not you, sweetheart. It was never you. It was always them. It was always on them because they were never sincere about their intentions with you and for you. They were only looking out for themselves. So as soon as they got everything that they needed from you, they're gone. Have you ever seen a person like you They're down on their luck, and you help them. You help them. You might help them get a job. You might give them a place to stay. You might, give them a ride. Whatever the situation is, you help them out in their time. And as soon as they get back on their feet, they're out. I don't need you no more. I'm good now. I just needed you for the time being. You're disposable to them. And that's what they do, because they didn't value the friendship. They didn't value the relationship. They didn't value you. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to value yourself, because they're not. And they're going to continue to walk all over you. They're going to continue to use you. They're going to continue to toss you to the side as soon as they're done with you. And then, like I said, there you are, you're left hurt, questioning, wondering, crying, because you put a lot more value and love and nurturing into this relationship than they did. They they sometimes they just ghost you completely. They just get ghosts. They ghost you. You can call it whatever you want, but it's called rejection. However you name it, it's rejection. And being rejected sucks. It hurts. It's, man, oh my gosh, not feeling like you're enough, not feeling like you're deserving, not feeling like you're worthy, when you are. You are. You just gave that time and energy to the wrong person. Let me be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this break. Stay tuned. Hello, my name is Joyce Williams, and I'm the host of the Invisible Woman Talk Show. I talk about those topics that most people don't like to talk about. Weight, molestation. Let's just be real. Those are topics that nobody really wants to talk about, but I do. And I talk about them to help empower you to be strong, to be brave, and to overcome. So tune in to the Invisible Woman Talk Show to help you become brave, resilient, strong, and empowered. The Invisible Woman Talk Show, jwinvisiblewoman.com. Welcome back to the Invisible Woman. We are talking about you are not disposable. Stop being disposable. Stop allowing people to use you. Stop allowing people to take advantage of you. Stop being so nice. I said it. Stop being so nice. Stop being so naive that everybody has good intentions, because they don't. Oh my gosh, it's the lessons that you learn the hard way are the ones that stick with you. So I don't understand why it is that we continue to connect with people that treat us disposable, but we continue to connect with somebody else that does the same thing. It's just like, girl, when we have that conversation and you're telling me this, and I'm like, I don't get it. Like, what is it about you, us, we, that makes us continue to see that cycle and just let it continue? I mean, I don't know. Something's not right. And I think the whole disconnect is you thinking that you can cure all, you're a fixer. Oh, I'm gonna fix them. I'm gonna love them so much they're gonna love me back. I'm gonna, break the barrier, whatever it is. I'm gonna get them to put their wall down. Whatever you're thinking that you're gonna do by being there, by being supportive, by giving your all, it's not happening. It's not happening. Because what they're gonna do is continue to take your all. They're going to continue to take advantage. They're going to continue to see you as a hand up, a hand out, a hand whatever. But they're not seeing you as potential wife, potential girlfriend, potential best friend, potential whatever it is that you're hoping to gain out of this connection. They're not seeing it the way you see it. So yeah, like I said, walk away, disconnect, regroup, And if you need counseling, get counseling. Because what you don't want to do is continue to meet the people. You can meet people, but don't connect with them to where you're just depleting yourself and they're not doing anything to pour into you. They're just taking advantage of you, and you don't want to continue to connect with those type of people. So you want to make sure that you find somebody that's worthy of your time. Find somebody that's going to fight for you and not with you. Find somebody that's going to love you the same love that you give, or maybe even more, because you love people and you love them wholeheartedly. So somebody's going to love you wholeheartedly, but they can't do that if you still connected to that person that's breaking you, that's hurting you, that's using you. So you have to walk away. You have to do what's best for you, because I promise you, they are doing what's best for them. And what was best for them was to take advantage of you. What was best for them was to use you to get to their next step. And now that they've done that, they're done. They're gone. It's over. And here you are, sad, hurt, lonely, crying again. Why me? Why can't I find somebody to love me? Why don't I deserve better? You do deserve better. But you're not demanding more. We talked about that before. You have to want more for yourself. You have to set boundaries. You have to draw the line. Don't continue to allow people to walk all over you. So, if that person that you're giving your all to, if you call them, are they going to reciprocate? When they call you, you drop, everything stops. I'm coming, you're running full speed ahead, but are they going to do the same thing for you? Will they do the same thing for you? And if the answer is no, and you know it's no, then walk away. We're going to be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. We are talking about you are not disposable. And there are some signs that you need to look for to let you know, besides the obvious, how you feel. But there are some signs that you can look for to let you know that you are in a disposable situation. And one of those things would be like, they don't appreciate you. They don't, if you're feeling like, man, they don't appreciate the things that I do for them. But what I'm saying is you're not getting the acknowledgement that you deserve. You're not feeling valued. If they aren't showing any effort, if they're not showing any effort, and I meant like you, the person that's always going above and beyond, and you don't see that from them. You, the person who's always making the plans, and they're not making plans for you. They're not making any effort, because why? You're not important to them. You are important to their circumstances, but you're not important to them. That's different. Don't get it confused. And you're thinking to yourself, you know what? Why are they spending time with me if they don't like me? Because sometimes you have to put in some work to get what you want. So they may spend some time with you. They may call you. They may text you. They may, whatever it is, because they have to put in some time to get some things. It's kind of like on a job. You put in some work on a job, you're expecting a paycheck. So, you put in a little effort in this little, I don't even want to call it a relationship. You put in a little effort in this situation and you're going to get some rewards. So it's like, it's a reward program. That's what it is. That's the best way to call it. It's a reward program. And you, my sister, are the person that's giving out the rewards. You're giving your heart, you're giving your money, you're maybe giving your body, whatever it is that you're giving them a place to stay. I don't know whatever it is that you're giving, your rewards, they're reaping the benefits, and you're not. You're getting stuck with less than. I feel like, I just feel like there are so many people, so many women in that situation to where like they're being taken advantage of. And you are just waiting on you're waiting on them to wake up. You're waiting on them to love you. You're waiting on them to appreciate you. And it's not going to happen. So you're going to have to learn to love you. And you're going to have to do that enough to where you say, I can't do this anymore. Or even don't even say anything. Just walk away. Just free yourself. Free yourself, because I guarantee you, like I said, they are not going to have no problem walking away from you when they're done with you. But don't allow them to use you and break you. Gosh, don't allow them to do that. Walk away. You know you in too deep. You're in too deep. You got your feelings involved. You're all in. And they're not. They're playing hopscotch with you. They're in, and I promise you, they're in his box, her box, their box, everybody's in box. And so they got a lot going on, and it ain't you. But when they need something, they know they can depend on you. So here they come. Hey, I need you. And what you gonna do? Bat signal went up, you come running. Stop it. Stop it. No. Stop it. Love yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Don't allow people to take advantage of you. And if they are, don't continue to allow them to take advantage of you. Stop it. Put a stop to it. We're going to be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this short break. We're talking about you are not disposable. Not disposable. Welcome back to tonight's episode of The Invisible Woman. We are talking about you are not disposable. And we're talking about some signs to let you know that you are not being valued by that person that you value so much. And I'm going to say when they don't consider your feelings, I know, like I said, I know it seems obvious, but have you ever talked to somebody and you're, oh, how was your day? How's everything going with you? What's going on in your life? And they never seem to care about, they don't ask about your day. They don't ask about how you're doing. They don't ask about what's going on with you. And more than likely, that's because they don't care. They don't care. They want to talk about how they feel, and they're going to dominate the conversation, and you barely get a word in. And when you do get a word in, they got extra stuff to say to you because, it's all about them. It's always been about them. When you feel like nothing you do is good enough, like it's just never enough. I gave you this, but you still, oh, nobody looks out for me. Nobody has my back. Nobody takes care of me. Nobody cares about me. And this is stuff that you're hearing from this person when you're all confused. Like, wait a minute. Well, what am I? Who am I? What am I doing here? When you are always giving, you are always open. You are always being there for them. But as soon as, But you're always, they always make you feel like it's never enough. They always make you feel like I'm alone. Nobody cares. And you're like, nobody? You sure about that? When you have somebody that just comes in and out of your life, they come and go with say please. They just they treat you like a revolving door because you allow them to. It has to be said. You know me, I got you. Stop letting people decide when they want to deal with you. Stop allowing people to decide when they want to participate in your life. And what I mean by that is, I know that, you make dates, you make plans, you make, have occasions with people. But what I'm saying is that when that person is only available to you when they need you, that person is only accessible to you when they need you. When you need them, I'm looking around for them. Where are they? When you are reaching out to them, no. Voicemail, I'm busy, I don't have time. But when they need you, don't allow people to come and go in your life when it's convenient for them. The reason why this continues to happen is because we continue to allow it to happen. People cannot do what you don't allow them to do. Well, continue to do. I'll say that because they're going to try it. But if they try it and they got away with it, why not do it again? What are you going to do? You're emotionally attached to me. You really want me. So you're going to keep on allowing this to happen because it doesn't matter if I give you 100%. You're happy with the 30% you're getting from me. And I know you're not happy. But you're settling. And stop settling. Stop settling. You don't have to settle. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're loving. There are so many people that are looking for somebody just like you. They're looking for you. But they can't find you because you laid up under Mr. Wrong. No. Leave Mr. Wrong alone. I'm going to start rapping in a minute. Leave Mr. Wrong alone. No, just stop. And that way, you'll be available for, not Mr. Right Now, but you'll be available for Mr. Right. And there's no perfect God. We know that. There's no perfect person. We know that. But, you're not perfect. They're not going to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. But you're perfectly imperfect together. Okay? You're going to be perfectly imperfect together. We're going to be right back with more Invisible Woman right after this very short break. So you know what to do. Stay tuned. My name is Joyce Williams, and I'm the host of the Invisible Woman Talk Show. Life doesn't always give you flowers. That's why you should tune in to the Invisible Woman Talk Show. It'll help empower you to find your inner strength to bring out the beauty in you. JWInvisibleWoman.com, the Invisible Woman Talk Show. Welcome back to tonight's episode of the Invisible Woman. We're talking about you are not disposable. Y'all, I am loving this hair. This hair is giving everything it's supposed to give. I'm over here feeling fabulous. Look at me. Hold on. Like, okay? Like, let me quit acting up. I just had to lighten the mood because it just seemed like it was just like, this is a subject that, people taking advantage, people using you, people tossing you like you're trash, and you're not. You, like I said, you deserve better. You are worthy of love. You are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. And make sure that you make good connections. Don't just make connections Because man, I feel sad, I feel lonely, I feel whatever it is that you're feeling. Don't just make connections, make valuable connections. Make connections with people that treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Okay? So, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much for taking out the time to spend this brief moment with me. I know it seemed like it was so brief. Tune in next week. I'm gonna do better, y'all. I know I slipped off just a little bit. I had a lot going on, but I'm back. Again, thank you. God bless and good night.